What's up, y'all? It's already Wednesday, hump day. I would love this week to go by rapido. I didn't do anything today. I went to the gym and just chilled. I watched some King of the Hill, some 90 Day Fiance. It's that time of the year where like nothing's on TV. So I'm having to get creative because I've kind of watched mostly everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. I didn't do nothing all exciting, which is nice. Just chilled and got ready for my day. But let's get into this news because I'm not gonna hold y'all. I have nothing exciting to rap about. We talked about that. Robert F. Kennedy opposes the removal of Confederate statues. 26-year-old man accused in a weekend stabbing spree in Massachusetts that injured 6 people, including 4 girls, is ordered to undergo a court-ordered evaluation. Gary Connolly was named Haiti's new prime minister Tuesday morning, nearly a month after coalition with fractional transitional. Man, who would want to be the president of Haiti right now? Negro League statistics will officially become a part of MLB's historical record on Wednesday. The move will open the door for 2,300 Negro League players to have their accomplishments recognized in the league's official database. The number of young people consuming toxic levels of marijuana edibles or smoking pot to the point that they require emergency help shot up dramatically during the pandemic. You don't say. The National Park Service will allow employees to participate in celebratory parades, events in uniform, and departure from earlier memos to staff members in the weeks before the start of Pride Month. Darius Rucker made his first comments about a February arrest in Tennessee on misdemeanor drug charges, saying he was stopped by police after her friends who were moving asked him to take some stuff. Right. The judge presiding over former President Trump's classified document case has denied a gag order. A woman in Florida has sued the sheriff department that came under scrutiny this month in a fatal shooting of a black Air Force senior airman, alleging that she was twice forced out of her home naked as the deputies executed warrants on her home. Day 21 in this trial. I have a video of this, but a gas leak caused a large explosion in Youngstown, Ohio. Cosmics, since opening the first Cosmics location in Chicago suburb, McDonald's has opened 3 more Cosmics restaurants, all in Texas. For now, the chain is planning to open up 10. I think they have drinks and stuff there. Jimmy Kimmel's son has undergone his 3rd heart surgery. Christy Brinkley is opening up about her skin cancer diagnosis 2 months after she revealed she was diagnosed. Former mayor of South Dakota Town has been charged with murder after a triple slam Monday night in the community he once oversaw. T-Mobile is planning to acquire most of U.S. Cellular, including stores, some of the wireless operators Spectrum, and its customers in a deal worth $4.4 billion. The mosquitoes is giving diseases again, y'all. Police arrested an 81-year-old Southern California man whom they described as a serial slingshot shooter, believed to have been victimizing his neighbors for about a decade. He really had a slingshot set up, huh? A teenager who plunged 400 feet from a dangerous canyon in Washington on Memorial Day walked away with only minor injuries. Lucky to be alive. He'll probably do something crazier next. Communities from Texas to New York were picking up pieces on Tuesday after a devastating holiday weekend brought tornadoes, storms, and heavy rain that killed at least 24 people and left hundreds without power. I think we're getting caught up on everything. Virginia man avoided a long prison sentence when a judge in Turks and Caicos sends him to time served for illegally bringing bullets to the island. You guys really lucked up, because they was about to crack down on y'all. In Vegas, there are warning drivers of the Mormon cricket sludge. Caused several crashes over the weekend. Fun. Man, these bugs, they just ain't quitting. A mass of boulders, earth, and splintered trees can be seen in the new drone footage of devastation from a landslide that wiped out a village in remote New Guinea. Alright. Oh yeah, Jason Kelsey's wife was going viral today because some lady asked for a picture and she straight went off on that lady because she said they were on date night. And Jason Kelsey's wife ain't no small little lady. She's like 5'10". I think she was some kind of athlete. Alright, let's see what I liked on here today. So this dude in a wheelchair with no arms or feet was, well, he did it with his feet. He was committing an armed robbery. And you know, the whole time I was thinking when I had my surgery, why I can't use my feet. Like, I couldn't pick up anything with my feet. And here this dude could hold a whole gun. Clearly he had an accomplice with him. But he had his gun and his feet. I mean, how serious were they taking this guy?
You guys look like a before and after for a product that doesn't work.
Oh, we just like before.
For real, Sid? For real? What does ADD stand for? A dose of diabetes? Okay.
I wasn't ready for any of this.
Yeah. You guys are wearing sweatpants and sweat skin. Have you guys just completely given up on is that it? You guys
Maybe Doughboy, not me. I'm out here.
Doughboy? Wait, what? His name
is Doughboy.
Doughboy?
Yeah. I spell it D-O-B-O-Y. You think he's
D-O-B-O-Y. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd misspell it. You guys are two of my favorites. 2 Chins and ASAP Rocky Road.
Wow. You didn't say this was coming today.
2 Chins and ASAP Rocky Road. So here's that building that blew up due to the gas leak. And there were some people missing under the rubble. I don't know if they got them out. I would hope so. F-35 lightning crashes. I said this is the second one this year. So this lady's wedding dress was something else. They had the internet in shambles. She had it all hanging out, y'all. So the winds were so strong down in Dallas that it pushed a airline away from its gate. That's crazy. DFW is already a nightmare to fly out of. I couldn't even imagine. So this Ohio mother is sentenced to prison after she admitted to only feeding her 4-year-old daughter Mountain Dew out of baby bottles. The daughter died in 2022 due to complications with diabetes. Her teeth were rotten by the time she passed. Look at this sicko. Just some people just sick for no reason. That was terrible. Alright, let's see what TMZ is yapping about. That was Jason Kelsey's wife confronting that lady. And Dennis Quaid said he's voting for Trump. He's my a-hole. TV news anchor appears to swallow a fly but powers on through. Oof. I can't even imagine. I'd be coughing all over the place. People was going in on Northwest about her Lion King performance. It was pretty bad, y'all. It really was. And there was a lot of kids that actually did try out for it that were good, but it was pretty bad. Robert De Niro was viciously heckled outside a Trump trial. People really was mad about Robert De Niro speaking out against Trump. A body camera footage officer propositioned a suspect in a patrol car. Says, I'm down to F. He ended up locking himself in the back seat and with the person and got fired. Cardi B defends porn after Candace Owens says she wants it banned. Alright. And really a bunch of... I forgot Kelly Pickler still existed. Oh, her husband committed suicide. I ain't seen that girl in so long. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Gladys Knight celebrates her 80th birthday. All the greats are turning 80. Her and Patty and I forget who else. I think it was Dionne Warwick or one of them that they said turns 80 this month. They say the cookout culture is going away. Y'all gotta get out on them grills. Andre 3000 was playing his flute at the jazz festival. He is sticking to no longer rapping. Nikki Haley sparks a controversy when she finished them on Israeli artillery shells. And she'll never be president. Dame Dash says Jay-Z's Big Pimpin' is based on his life. He was pretending to be me. Well, now he's richer than you, Dame. So now what? Fiji has recalled 1.9 million bottles over safety concerns. Alfonso Ribeiro responds to a fan who suggests Tyler Perry could revive his career. He says, I don't need or ever want that man to do anything for me. Like, Alfonso, what's the beef with Tyler? Ohio billionaire plans to take $20 million sub to explore the Titanic wreckage. Let him do it. He got the money. This is what happened with these rich people. They get bored and they get money. So Doja Cat, I guess her dad is some famous South African actor. And she kind of like went in on him. She said, Dad, let me know when or if you need me to re-up your makeup cabinet because you a bee. She said, go give the deadbeat a kiss on the lips for me. And then she said, joke, love you, I was mad. She putting us in her business. Alright, let's get over to these Reddits. Rural folks, what are things city folks won't understand? There's no animal control out where we live and no shelters. Yeah, you gotta pretty much take care of any kind of varmint yourself. Weird noises in the woods, deer, glowing eyes in the shadows, deer, something following you down a dark road, deer, it's always deer. Sure it is, until it's a bear. Standing on my back porch in the winter and there's absolute dead silence. Weather changed your life. I sat on the porch with my parents watching hail destroy our wheat crop days before it was due to harvest. There's nothing you can do but just watch. Yeah. Having your name and age listed in a local newspaper when you're pulled over for speeding and your family and friends get to give you stuff about it. The sound of spring peepers can be deafening. Also, I miss it with all my heart. You need to carefully plan out your shopping needs because that trip to Walmart or Home Depot might be a 2-hour round trip. Country life is slower than your lifespan. City, you can go year after year seeing new buildings, pop-up businesses. Country life, same county fair every year, maybe a new building every 10 years, new business every 5 years. True. How dark it is at night, you see how many stars there are. What did you do to reignite your relationship with your partner, but instead you ruined it? We moved closer to her family. The only thing that changed was that I gave up my dream job. She was still just as miserable in that, but now I was also miserable. My ex convinced me that moving back to her little hometown would fix everything because it would be cheaper and less stressful and there'd be no temptations, etc. Barely lasted 2 months before she effed some guy she had a crush on in high school and I was homeless. Dang. He tried breaking up with me. I cried like a bee and begged him to stay. He did, and ushered in an entire year of hell for both of us. He felt bad enough to stay, but also lost a lot of respect for me while I acted like an idiot puppy dog trying to win his approval. It was awful for both of us. Never begged. Yeah, if they want to leave, let them go. I had a friend who proposed to his girlfriend in front of their family members, then got anxiety about what he just did, started an argument so he could take back the proposal, ruined the relationship. He wasn't ready for marriage. I can honestly say I expected this thread to be engagements, marriages, and babies instead of been friends, pooping in bathrooms, and failed open relationships. She somehow convinced me to open our relationship for 1 week. What she did in those few days is something that many people can't do in years. Oh, she wanted to go on a hoe stroll. Friend tried to have a nice last chance dinner with his girl. Another buddy stopped by his place in an emergency, took a huge poop, and the smell ruined the dinner. They broke up after. Your friend sucks. Went to couples therapy and let her pick a therapist she had already been seeing. Quickly learned that it was more of I told you so rather than the therapist helping. Yep, that'll do it. Let's see what Emma the a-holes got going on. This might be a short one tonight because I don't know if I have a lot of story times, but I can't remember. Am I the a-hole for not babysitting my sister's kids for free because she said I'm a stay-at-home mom? Of course not. Am I the a-hole for saying that my ex-husband was just like his father because he canceled on our daughter yet again? I mean, he might got the traits of him. Am I the a-hole for telling my friend she needs to pack food and snacks for her 4 kids? Absolutely not. Better bring them kids something. Am I the a-hole for not childproofing our new house for my nephew? Not the a-hole, but you're going to be looking at some stuff that's broke. Our old house was super childproof. We bought a new house and moved in. We didn't bother with childproofing our new house. We feel like our daughter's old enough. We had family over a couple of weeks ago for the first time. My sister had a rough time because she had kept to keep a constant watch on her son. He's an older kid, but he's severely developmentally delayed and gets into things. Later, she talked about waiting until we installed the childproofing stuff before they visited again. We told her we had no plans to install that stuff because our daughter didn't need it anymore. We also didn't keep any of it to buy. Anyway, we've been told we were mean and exclusionary to not accommodate him. I mean, it's not mean, it's your house. I mean, what? Somebody said I wouldn't do it. I did it for my sister's kids. It's expensive and time consuming, and I hated having to fight to open the cabinets. Yeah, unless you're keeping him for an extended stay, there's no need to be childproofing your house. Alright, I'm tired of reading. Let's get into these story times. These people really just... Moving really gives people psychotic breaks, I'm convinced. Because these people's U-Haul literally flipped over and they just like, F it, we're dragging it to somewhere. Brave for posting that. Very brave.
I've talked to a lot of pedophiles about how they got to their victims. Here's one example. One person said that he started by watching the school. He wanted to see who the child went to. Was it a nanny? Was it a parent? Were they late? Were they on time? What was the car they drove? He followed them back to their home and then he watched the behaviors there from a distance. Were the kids allowed to play outside? How often did the parents check on them? He followed them to their nearby park. Did they go alone? Did they get to stay there for long periods? How often was mom or dad or nanny looking? How friendly were the kids? When another kid was mean to them, or if another kid bit them, did they scream or were they quiet? Did they return to their parent or did they hide? Did they fight back? He was looking for the victim and how taking that victim would play out. Would the child scream or would they comply? He assessed their interests. Are they wearing clothing with puppies or kittens on it? Do they have a dog or a cat? Do they like candy? What kind of snacks are they eating? What can I offer this child so that they will be pulled away from their parent quickly and I can take them? And it worked. He took many. He found the point of vulnerability in their routine and he took the children.
Yeah, they basically watch children's every move.
Through that whole trail. You realize, dive through that. Paul.
You good? Just close it. Through that whole trail.
He did that.
Why was 12-year-old Aretha Franklin in 23-year-old Sam Cooke's hotel room? Before he was an R&B artist, Sam Cooke traveled the gospel circuit with his popular group, the Soul Stirrers, and women went crazy for him just the same, young Aretha Franklin being one of his biggest admirers. She often traveled with her father, Reverend C.L. Franklin, for revivals and things, so her and Cooke would cross paths, and word on the street is that she was trying to give Cooke that cookie. On one instance, they ran into each other as they were in the same city and hotel, her room 2 doors down from his. And I'm gonna let her fast ass tell it.
We were all there in the hotel, and his room was only 2 doors away from my room. And then the Staple Singers were right across the hall from him. So I got dressed and went down, knocked on his door, and sat there. And he was not married at this time, okay? Sat on the side of the bed very innocuously, and we were just talking about the music industry and other artists and whatever it was we were talking about. And the door was closed. And while we were talking, the conversation took another turn. And read between the lines. And my dad was looking for me concurrently at the same time, just as it took this other turn. And we hear this like, boom, 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 boom. Aretha, I know you're in there. You know, and we were like froze like this. Well, we weren't doing anything, but I guess I shouldn't have been in there either. So we were like, it gave new meaning to waiting to exhale. We were like stiff, like, oh my God. So then I could hear the Staple Singers in the background saying, no, Reverend Franklin, I don't think she's in there. We don't know where she is. He said, all right, and I heard him going back down the hall. Well, as soon as he turned that corner going down the hall, I shot out of Sam's room, and I never even looked in the direction of his room again.
Well, innocuously, she was allegedly concurrently 12 years old when this took place. And a few months later, before her 13th birthday, she gave birth to her first child, some rumoring Sam Cooke to be the father, allegedly. Although her brother Cecil says the pregnancy was the result of a random school hookup. But that did not stop the rumors of Sam Cooke fathering her first child, if not her second, when she was 15. Listen, the world may never know, because Aretha has always been very vague when it came to the topic of her first 2 pregnancies and her friendship/relationship, whatever it was, with Sam Cooke. Although her admiration for him as an artist and person has always persisted. Now, real quick, I want to circle back to something. In the video, she made very clear that Sam Cooke was not married at the time of this incident. Sam Cooke got married in 1953. That would make her 11, not 12. And it could have been in between his second marriage in 1958, but then still will make her 16. It ain't good in either situation. Moving right along, the next video, part 2, will be about the conspiracy.
A lot of people was conflicted with him calling her fast because she was only 12. I mean, Aretha clearly was very mature for her age. She's never divulged what happened to her and why she had kids so young, but some secrets there.
Rehab's better than spending $100 on a peanut thinking I got a crack rock.
Rehab is better than busting out the AC vents in my car thinking the police have it bugged. Rehab is better than working at a restaurant and giving your customer a syringe to sign their check. Rehab is better than stealing your daughter's piggy bank.
Rehab's better than spending
Listen, this is why I don't do drugs, because I ain't got time to be paranoid. I ain't got time to be tearing my whole car up.
Fuck all crackers. Fuck all crackers. Fuck all crackers. Fuck all crackers. Fuck a hunky bitch. Fuck a cracker bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you,
I don't know what was going on with old boy this morning, but he got up early and he was with it.
It's 3 a.m. We're stranded in a resort because guess what we found in our bed? Bed bugs. We're waiting on help. It's not coming.
We found it now.
There we go. taken like 30 minutes for them to get to the room. This girl has bites all over the body. What's the name of this resort? The Grand Oasis Cancun.
Ciao. I'm convinced they're everywhere at this point.
Time to give the virus.
911 emergency.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm calling because my teacher, Mr. Haynes, he's throwing things and off over the table and screaming at us like he's going crazy.
And where is this occurring at?
In Selby Lane School in Redwood City.
In what school?
Selby Lane.
Selby Lane School?
Yeah.
And you said the teacher is doing this, or who?
Yeah.
The teacher is going crazy.
Yeah, he's throwing tables and
where are you calling from right now?
Calling us like...
Where are you? Ma'am, listen to me. Where are you calling from now?
From my friend's phone.
And when did this happen?
It just right now.
But you're at your friend's house.
No, I'm in school. I'm in the bathroom.
You're in the bathroom at school?
Yeah.
Okay, what room at the school?
At the school, it's 505.
505?
Yeah.
And what teacher is it?
It's Mr. Haynes.
Mr. Haynes?
Haynes.
And do you know why he's going off like that?
Just because we didn't know the answer to the problem, he started calling us names and throwing things and But I mean, he shouldn't be doing that. He's calling us and he's saying that we're full of shit and that we don't know anything.
Okay, hold on, okay? Let me dispatch the officers. Don't hang up. Don't hang up and stay where you're at, okay?
Okay.
Atherton units 415 active. Selby Lane School, room 505. Room 505. Apparently the teacher is throwing furniture, acting up. Students hiding in the bathroom.
Sam 1 from 10 is about halfway down on the... Sam 1 from 10 is about halfway down on the...
Okay, can you tell me how many other students are left in the classroom?
About like 20-something students.
Okay, hold on just a minute. And there should be 20...
Y'all, I'm trying to see if the man...
10 for assessment in progress. The other units reduce your roll. 10-4. Okay, Maria?
Yeah?
Are you able to go to the... Can you get that? Are you able to go to the office?
To the office?
Yeah, to the office.
Yeah, I'll have to go back in the room. My things are there.
As soon as I hang up from the RP, stand by. Well, just stay where you're at, and I'll keep talking to you, okay? But everything's going to be fine. 911 emergency.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm calling because my teacher, Mr. Haynes,
just went crazy, and nobody knows the outcome. That's just that on that. Yeah. Oh no. We'll never know. Maybe it'll come up tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow with more hot topics. Y'all stay blessed and prayed up, and we'll be back.